Hello. Today I'm going to talk to you about the rule of three, by which I mean simply that most readers expect to see things in sets of three. Now, I don't really know why this is. I only know that at least in the culture that you and I are in here together, the academic culture, it seems to be the case. Most readers expect to see things in sets of three. And what makes this rule important is that it most likely applies to your reader, especially as you write in classes to communicate with an instructor. People like me, who have been through a lot of college, have been heavily trained in the rule of three, so the best way to get one of us to understand you is to follow it. What the rule of three means for your paragraph is that your reader will usually expect to see 3 points of evidence in your paragraph. For each claim you make for a paragraph by writing its topic sentence, you should be able to show your reader 3 reasons or 3 bits of information that support that claim. To give only 2 creates in most readers a feeling of incompleteness, the idea that something is not quite done. And in most cases, seeing more than 3 points can give a reader a feeling of confusion. I can tell you that I get an odd feeling that I've lost track of something when I read a paragraph with more than 3 points of evidence. I often find myself starting the paragraph over. It's not a pleasant feeling, and you can save your reader from it and help yourself communicate more effectively by observing the rule of three. Now, you might notice that most of this lecture has been about the feelings of your reader. It's good to remember, although we often forget, that the person reading our work is in fact a person who will understand what you write through his or her own system of beliefs and feelings. And when you consider those beliefs and feelings, you're thinking about your audience. That is, you're thinking about the mind that receives a writer's message, and the person that that mind represents. Observing the rule of three works well for an audience of instructors. I'm sorry I can't explain more about why that is. Perhaps, in your studies, you found out something about it that I don't know. If that's the case, I hope you'll tell me, so that I can add your knowledge to future versions of this lecture. My point is that by observing the rule of three, you're doing your audience a favor, and by helping your audience, you're helping yourself. As a writer, it's your job to get your idea into your reader's mind by any means necessary. And thinking about your audience, observing the rule of three, is another method that you can use to do that job. As always, I hope that you'll ask questions about anything in this lecture that doesn't make sense. And as always, thank you for your time and attention.